Hi, everyone. I am going to read number 26 on titles. Thursday, March 17th, 2022, titles. Hi, everyone. Let's talk titles. Over the last few years, my series has had a dozen of them, at least, all placeholders, seasonal workers. I employ them with no intention of retaining their services after the holidays. I'm not a negligent supervisor. If one of my supervisees impresses me day after day, I'm open to longer term employment. A year ago, exactly a year ago, making today the anniversary, that finally happened. I finally gave one of my temp staffers a real contract. I endowed my pentology with a permanent name. But still today, I don't call it that. I continue to refer to it as the Fables. As long as my titles were temporary, I refuse to address them formally, because once anything is named, unnaming it feels unnatural, like tattoo removal. I'll call this the Doors of Stone principle. Afraid of commitment, I effectively called my child until she was old enough to name herself. Once she finally did, I had grown so accustomed to calling her the Fables that I found it difficult to make the change. This I will refer to as the Billy principle. After he grows up a little, call me William now. Oh man, that's going to be tough. Billiam might be as far as I can go. But let's not talk about me and my title. Let's talk about the titles and names of other authors, such as Andrzej Sapkowski. He was pretty good. Yennefer aside, that's like calling a powerful witch Courtney, or behold, Diphany the Terrible. Geralt of Rivia, though, try to top that, or Stregobor, or Calanth, Queen of Sintra, even The Witcher itself, all unimprovable. Sapkowski was good, I think, but not the best, I don't think. Tolkien, now that was a titleist. And Rothfuss, in my estimation, he transcended the role. He's a namer, practically a shaper. Indulge me for one last coinage, the Hemingway principle. This is the tendency to assign perfect titles to imperfect work, then move on. Refining a book's contents takes way too long, just ask Rothfuss. In less time, one could publish a second, perfectly titled, imperfect book. And since that provides more profit for the writer, the HP has become the scourge of modern bookshelves, I think, anyway. And I think there's a wholly different scourge plaguing pharmaceutical companies. The drugs may be marvels of the alchemical sciences, but the names, my God, the names. Xeljanz, yikes. Zatmep, Zospata, Xywav. X is a frequently visited alphabet destination, but even when they diversify their letters, they come up with Simjepi or Cubrellis or Girnarq. It's not like we ran out of names after Advil and Tylenol. Viagra Falls? Sure, reasonable. Botox for botulinum toxin? Another keeper. But Evkeeza, Firdapse, Milotarg? Perhaps it's time to start poaching titleists from Wizards of the Coast. Supplement companies aren't quite as bad. Hericium erinaceus is a mushroom. It mostly grows on dead trees, and it has a few unscientific names, such as bearded tooth fungus or lion's mane, which is obviously what appears on every bottle, even though it isn't a mane and it doesn't grow on lions. If the only colloquial names were aardvark butthole and snake nipple, the manufacturers would print its scientific name instead. But why do they limit themselves to the pre-existing lexicon? Why not sell fanghorn soil probiotics or tinctures of homeopathic tree beard? I'd drink Gondorade or concentrated Sauron juice. I'd fortify it with powdered Galadriel, and I wouldn't even bother to verify that my Gandalf complex capsules were made in a GMP-certified facility. Which makes me wonder, given how difficult it is to make a dime writing fantasy novels, and how easily the novelists could amass wealth working as pill titleists, why publish any novels at all? To me, this says something about the priorities that define the community, something wonderful. Okay, that's all I have to say there. I'm happy to be a part of this community, and I hope your day is filled with, probiotics from Middle Earth.